3, 2, 1.
Wait for me!
Good evening, everyone.
Yay!
Happy New Year. My name is Mark Alan Lovewell. Sitting right next to me is Molly Conole. And looking even farther over here, we've got Simon Dutton over here joining us.
Woohoo!
And we have a very, very special Happy New Year show for you.
We even have a camera person
We are
who's going to
so-
come in the camera too.
We are so excited. There are 4 people here.
That's right. Come
We
on
haven't-
in, Nina.
We haven't had so many people here since Sharon
And Ted.
and Tad came here.
That's right.
Ted came here. Oh my gosh. So anyway, let's see here. So
This is
anyway,
Nina Cespedes. And we're glad to have you here, Nina.
Happy to be here.
Yay!
All right.
All the way from Boston, they've come to visit us and come be here and share some music making with us. Woo-hoo! Yay! So
All right.
hey to everybody out there. We love you. We're glad you're here with us. And yeah, now we're going
looking
to
for all
concentrate
that
on
time.
making some more music.
I'm looking for. There we go. Oh, here we go. All
Got
thanks.
that? All right. Yes. Okay.
Oh my God. Here we go. This is an amazing gathering here. We're gonna do All Thanks Sign.
All right. What instrument was I playing for that? I can't even remember. I'll just pick up the flute. We'll play that.
I know that. Anyhow, here we go.
All right. What key are we in? D. Okay. Okay. All right. There. 1, 2, 3.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and the days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. a cup of kindness yet, for the sake of old lang syne. And surely you will buy your cup, and surely I'll buy mine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet, for the sake of old lang syne. Woo!
I
I wonder if there are any comments there.
Woohoo! We gotta see for comments.
We got anybody? I want to know if anybody's out there.
Oh,
my
all
God.
right. We'll see who's out there. We'll
Oh,
come.
my
We'll
God.
find out. We'll
Well,
find
let's see
out.
what's going
It's
on
so hard
here.
to figure. Oh, Carol's with us. Yeah, we got Carol.
Oh,
All
my-
right, we got others too.
got
Oh,
people
there's Dawn and Erica. here,
And there's
too.
sound. Oh my God! I just got to make sure.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my God! All right.
This is
now
such a treat.
We got Scullies. All right. I'll leave this
All
to
right.
you because you know how to use this.
All
thing.
righty. All right. Here
So
we go.
happy New Year, folks. You know what a bumpy year last year was. Let's move on. Let's get going. Let's get this. let's get this New Year all fired up. Make sure you're hanging out with your friends. Make sure you say hello to everybody and tell them Happy New Year, because I'm sure everybody is ready.
That's right.
I think we're all ready.
I think we're
I'm
ready.
so ready. I am so ready. I was
Ready.
ready before Christmas for New Year's. I was excited. Anyhow, but let's get those.
We're ready.
All right, here we go. All
And
right.
it's so fun to have family here. We're so fun to have family here. All right. All right, Nina's giving me a little more room so I don't bow her.
Oh. Should we have the ginger beer first, or we do it after we do this?
Oh, we'll do it after that. How about that? All right.
All right.
All right, here we go.
You
We're
do
going to
it.
do Scully's Reel. 1, a 2, a 1, 2. Here we go. Fun is that?
Aren't they good?
How fun is
Please
that?
say good. Yes, say yes. Say yes. Comment. Please.
We're
We don't
just
get
having
him over
fun.
here very often.
I know. How often do you get to have you ever heard a bassoon and a concertina play together before? This might be historic.
We had a lengthy discussion about whether the baritone concertina should be playing with the bassoon, and we decided it was okay. So you already heard that. We've had all kinds of decisions making this show. But anyhow, I want
That's
to make
right.
a toast to you all.
A toast. Come on back, Nina. Come
to
on back. We
family
gotta
and
have a
everyone
toast.
in here. We got to get this in here. We got to get this in. This is a toast. Grab whatever it is you got on your table in front of you. I don't care what it is.
It's time to toast the new year.
It's time to say, hey, we're all together. This is fellowship. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to the people you love. Happy New Year to the people you love. And Happy New Year.
Bassoon wall.
Here we go.
That's all we've got.
Oh gosh, you can have some sips of mine. Here you go.
Oh,
Don't drink the bassoon water. Oh wait, there it is. It's over there. I think yours is over there. Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
And then we got Plank City, Irwin now.
All right, Plank City. We got to play Plank City. I think that's going back one. I just have to change where it is. Here we go. There we go.
Thank you for joining with us this morning. Molly and I had a real nice gathering of friends for the morning show before we went out on the Christmas bird count. Of course, it was New Year's Day, but it's called the Christmas bird count. And it's an annual event where up to 50 people gather together on this island and go running around counting birds. And it's a huge, of great importance in the science of watching the landscape, because we always think of birds as like the canaries in the cave. They are indicators of how healthy our ecosystem is. And you know, we can make fun of it and say, oh, this and that, but it really has some level of seriousness, especially when they do the bird count over long, long stretches of time. And they've been doing it for years. And I frankly don't know how many years, but as long as long. I mean, they've been doing it for years and years, and it's been by really dedicated people. And they see all kinds of trends. They see kinds of changes. And one of the first things that Molly saw when she was out there, and Molly had never been to a bird count before. What was the first thing you saw that you right over your head?
So funny. They said, "Oh, there's a bald eagle." Like this was every day. That's just how they said it. But there was a bald eagle. There really was a bald eagle. It was really cool.
But that's because they're understated. But there was a heck of a lot of enthusiasm about it.
It was cool.
And even before I got to the other end of the island, the word had traveled around the island that we had seen a bald eagle. And if you've ever gone to watch a meteor shower, if you've ever gone to watch some pleasantry in Mother Nature, if you've ever gone fishing for big fish and it's your first time, it's luck. It's beginner's luck is what it was.
Beginner's luck.
So we attribute that to Molly. I attribute that to Molly. But there are bald eagles on Martha's Vineyard, and that's a huge indicator of change, because years ago there was a time when bald eagles were in trouble.
Yeah.
Serious trouble. Now, you want to go way back. Bald eagles were a common bird in this area, and the whole story about people's love for but there was pollution that was the cause for their demise. And we reversed some of those bad habits so that they could come back. They and the osprey and all kinds of things. So for those of you who attended our morning show, you saw us about a half an hour before we saw that bald eagle. And it was pretty exciting for all of us. It was really cool. So we're in a very good mood today, and we're in a good mood to have Simon here and Nina here. What a treat.
Yeah, what a treat. What a treat.
And I hope you have time with your family too as well.
Yeah. We thought we'd play this tune called Planxty Irwin, Planxty. We just found out what Planxty means. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it means a song written in honor of somebody. We don't know who Irwin is, but Planxty Irwin was written in honor of Irwin, sometimes in the 1700s or 1800s. So thank you, Irwin. Tune. It's a very beautiful tune.
So. You know, that's the beauty. We want to advocate creative talent, creative, adventure. You never know, the creative product of what you do, where it'll go.
That's right.
I mean, this tune was written hundreds of years ago.
And it lives on because it's beautiful. We love it. We love it. Seemed like a good one. Should we do it?
All right. Let's do it now, I think.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. sweet.
It's such a sweet tune.
It's such a sweet tune. I love that tune. It's so pretty. It's so nice. Aww.
Well, thank you for having me.
Aww, we're so glad
Yay.
you're here. Yay.
Simon
Thank
will be
you.
back. He'll be back to help us.
Yeah,
up
they'll
to
be
the-
back. Simon and Nina will be back.
He's just gonna move his gear.
That's right. We gotta tend the gear, just like Captain Maggie. That's right.
So, we've got friends all over, and Molly and I are really quite amazed by that. I mean, we get along with people, and
what are we doing here? What are we doing?
So
Oh, here
we're
we
doing
go.
hardship. We're
Oh,
doing
yeah, there we
hardship.
go.
So we're going to do hardship, and then we're going to do that. So anyhow, we get along.
You can't just spill such sudden, huge, earth-shattering news like that.
I
just
think
so
of people out there,
casually.
we have friends everywhere in the country. We have friends overseas. We got people watching us carefully. They're wondering how do you two get along? What's the?
Well, we do have a secret.
She had a-
Yeah, we
So she wrote a song
it
over
kind
a
of
year
tells
ago.
a little story about that, right?
over a year ago, didn't
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Would you please tell people about the song you were going to sing called Hardship? Hardship.
It's a nautical tune, as
It's a
you can
relationship
tell.
song.
There's a lot of ships in this.
Marriage counselors will look at this song and say, "Wow, that's
Oh
amazing."
boy, yeah. Well, well, it came from my sister, so thank you to my sister for the name of this song, because it's kind of like a shortcut for when we're going around this beautiful
Tell them what
island.
the name of your
right?
sister is. Bookie.
Bookie.
If you
Thank
get
you,
it,
Bookie.
is anybody you know in your neighborhood called Bookie?
Well, then you know her. Also, Linda. That's
they're
her
not-
real name, but
We love her.
we love her. And
Tell about the story. You two walking along all the time and seeing the beauty of the world around you.
I
Go
know,
ahead, please,
and
get
it's
into it.
kind, you have a sister thing. You have a rapport with your sister, and it would be one thing to be walking around all the time. Every single walk we go, going, oh my goodness, that's so gorgeous. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, that's so amazing. All that we'd be saying that all the time.
Sunsets, sunrises.
Sunrise, all these walks around, the sheriff's
on the
meadows, the
beach.
trustees, the reservations, everything like that.
And they stop in the middle of the beach and they look at each other and they say,
Oh, the hardship.
That's
Because
right.
it's like a shorthand.
That's
It's like a sister shorthand. You cut to the chase.
"Oh, the hardship."
You're like, oh, the hardship. Like
Life is hard.
Somebody has to put up with this beautiful stuff.
When you have so many gifts in your life.
That's right. So I got thinking about that word and how we use that word, and I got to thinking about this guy with that word and describing just how we kind of get along. So here's
That's
the song
when
about
I get really
hardship.
quiet. I get really quiet now. She's in charge now.
Yeah, but you got to start playing harmonica though, so you can't be too
we're gonna
quiet.
make people. Anyway, I'm glad. I have to help her with introducing the song because it's a great story where she gets her songs.
You ready?
I gotta clear my throat. I'm gonna play this thing.
Me
right.
too. Here we go. Any song about hardship has to have a harmonica. Let's start at the beginning. Meet for morning coffee. Open hearts we find, sharing all our stories of the years we left behind. Taking in the sunrise, nature's vast display. The birds sing songs, the sun shines through, the magic of a brand new day. Oh, the hardship, this time I spent with you. The hardship, I guess I'll suffer through. Oh, the hardship, this time I spend with you. The hardship, the hardship, I guess I'll suffer through. The wind is light, the air is warm, a perfect day to sail. The fish and seals, they play and jump. Maybe we'll see a whale. Wait, we gotta turn the page. The blue of the water reflects the sky, not a cloud that we can see. Just pinch me now, 'cause it's just right. This time for you and me. Oh, the hardship, the hardship. Do I have to suffer through? It's so hard to steer this ship. I guess we'll muddle through. Oh, the hardship, the hardship. Do I have to suffer through? It's so hard to sail this ship. I guess we'll muddle through. Sit around the fire, she's burning bright. Hold hands and sing a song. We make our warmth on this cold night. Nothing can be wrong. Stars and the moon, they dance across the night sky as we play. Dreams are sweet in your embrace. Looking forward to another day. Oh, the hardship, the hardship. Do we really have to do this thing? The hardship, the hardship. Oh, you make my heart sing. Oh, the hardship, the hardship. Do we really have to do this thing? The hardship, the hardship.
Oh,
You make my heart sing. Take it away, harmonica. Not to make light of the suffering we've both been through before. Sickness, friends, and family past. We know there's always more. But no matter where our paths may lead, the bumps along the way, just knowing you're beside me, holding hands, we'll make it through the day. Through the hardship, somehow we'll muddle through. The hardships, much easier with you. Oh, the hardship, when I spend time with you. We'll laugh a lot or shed a tear. The hardship's easy with you. Oh, the hardship's easy with you.
You'll never hear that song on the radio.
And that'll be a hardship.
They don't do that kind of stuff. They don't.
That's too bad.
There's a whole
That's too
different world
bad.
out there.
That's
But you can hear it here tonight.
We're glad you're here
And
with
it's
us.
it's on our CD too.
That's
You got
right.
it on our CD. Oh my gosh.
We got another song now. We got to do a song that you wrote that actually was heard on the radio this week. What a segue! Oh my goodness, that wasn't even
I was setting
planned.
myself up for that. No, this song has been on the radio at least once that I know of. Now, this is a shout out to Joanne Rideout. She's a lovely lady on the West Coast. She has a radio station. She has a radio program.
The Ship Report.
in Astoria, Oregon, and it's called the Ship Report or Ship Report. You can Google and look it up. And we were so treated, Molly and I, because she chose in her last broadcast of the year. You know, she has this little broadcast, little storytelling program that she tells stories about the ships and the comings and going up and down the Columbia River. Lovely lady. And she has a huge following of friends. I'm tooting her horn because she deserves it. You know, people do radio. It's tough. They have a harder time in these changing world than you know. And so she, as part of the end of her show.
Yeah.
Was it the Friday night? Friday morning. Friday morning.
She featured your song.
Well, she talked about Molly and I.
Yeah.
And then she wrapped it up with this song.
And she was wishing this, what you'll hear, the story of this type of a relationship, and it's called Fisherman's Love Song. She was wishing that for all the listeners. It was really sweet.
Yeah, thank you. And the Fisherman's Love Song is a...
You wrote this in 2020.
And I wrote it because, like many of you, when you do go listening to the radio, you're not hearing the love songs that you should be hearing. Nobody's writing love songs about people who are older than...
20.
See, I'll let you say that. They don't write songs. Nobody writes songs for people in their 40s.
Or 50s, or 60s,
Nobody.
or 70s.
And if you know somebody who does, I mean, we all know the Beatles song "When I'm 64," but I'm talking about a love song, treasured moment. And so anyhow, so I growing up, Molly growing up too, you know, we have these amazing, wonderful people in our lives who we treasure, husband and wives. And we know they love each other and they care about each other. And they go through thick and thin. They go through the ups and the downs. And if you're a commercial fisherman, there's a lot of ups and there's a lot of downs. And so this is a song, and I could rattle off the names. I'll rattle off the families that I'm thinking of. The Poole family.
The Larsons.
The Larson family. The Morgan family. The Fisher family. There's so many people in our community.
Maybe you know some of them too.
Or in your own community. You get
Yeah.
somebody down the street, a couple, husband and wife, and they're highly regarded. They're respected. Now, on this Martha's Vineyard, I'll get a little more detailed than that. Martha's Vineyard, I could say, 40, 50 years ago, the fishermen were the most respected people in the community. They were the pillars of our community when it came to making decisions. They were in politics. They were in the affairs of the community because they worked hard. And if you were a young man growing up, you aspired to be a commercial fisherman, to be like those people, those wonderful people. So this song is an inspiration from that, to pay a little bit of attention to that love relationship that exists, that we all regard in warmth and feeling good. And it's called Fisherman's Love Song. And for all of you who've already heard it, I'm sorry you had to hear the introduction again. But
Sorry, I'm taking a little commercial break to make sure that the opening line of this whole show,
are you going to put some wood
this whole
in?
song, is going to make sense. Because it's talking about the fire burning bright, and I think it might need a little bit of attention.
We'll see that the fisherman is the captain of the
There we
ship,
go.
but we're not going to. But who's in charge in the set and putting wood on the fire? There
That's
you go.
right, we got to put it in there.
Oh my God, you're going
It's
to be all
almost
right.
getting in.
You're
There
going
we
to get in
go.
there. I don't want you
There we
burning
go.
yourself.
Oh, I'm not going to burn it.
All right, we'll go. Get it in
There
there.
we go. Perfect.
Oh my God, you're going to be all right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Isn't she all right?
Perfect. We gotta have that fire burning bright.
I have to say the reason why we don't have much of a big fire going on because it's really warm around here. I mean, we did up to 50 degrees today,
Yeah.
maybe a little higher, and it's now in the 40s, coming down as it would be. But we could cook ourselves in this house if we fire her up too much. We could sizzle. we could sizzle in the living room. So we didn't want to sizzle in front of you. So we got a little fire going. The fire burns bright in the farmhouse fireplace. Closing the logbook, you start to sing. Fishing boats are iced in, snow outside calls me. It's a red, late afternoon, I hear a church bell. There's plenty of good reason to hold this candle up high. It's the way to light our night. We fished together for a long old time. We fished together for a long, long time. It's icicle season, tree branches are a-hanging. The smoke trail rises over the hill. We said goodbye to summer when we stacked all that firewood. Time to nestle against the chill. There's plenty of good reason to hold this candle up high. It's a way to light your night. We fished together for a long old time. We fished together for a long, long time. Your poetry warms me as frost covers the window of a frozen harbor in the sea. Wouldn't it be merry if I kissed you again, sitting with a blanket and your hot cup of tea? Sitting with your blanket and your hot cup of tea. There's plenty of good reason to hold this candle up high. It's a way to light our night. We fished together for a long old time. We fished together for a long old time. We fished together for a long, long time.
I love that song. That's so pretty.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pretty.
Anyway, Happy New Year. So I'm going to read a poem for you.
Oh, we love poems. We love it when you read the poems.
So you folks have known this show has been going now. We're into our third year.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of people here with us tonight too. So thank
wanna
you
shout
all
out
for
some
being
names or
here.
something? I don't
Oh
know.
gosh, there's too many. But we're so thankful that you're all here and seeing us into another whole year of what he started. Almost 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's
that's
see if we
really
can-
cool.
Let's see if we can find this poem hidden back here somewhere.
So Happy New Year, everybody.
Here it is. Got it.
Oh, here, I
How's
can
that
take
for
that.
you?
Yep.
All right, so I wrote this poem 2 years ago for New Year's. And I read it on the show. And we read it last week. Do we want to tell them about where we read it?
Oh, that's right.
You were mentioning we should tell them where we read
Well,
it.
that's right. Well, we were invited to do a really cool little dinner party. It was in advance of New Year's Eve because we were going to be celebrating New Year's Eve with Simon and Nina. So we couldn't actually go to this dinner party then. So we did it a couple of nights earlier than that.
So what happened was they asked us if we would perform for this dinner party. And Molly says, no, I'm going to spend time with my family.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they changed the date
That's
of
right.
the dinner party.
That's right. And it was really sweet.
And who was the
And this was
the
so
host?
The host of this was dear sweet poet, nationally known,
Internationally
world-known
renowned.
Rose Styron. So
A nice lady.
the sweetest sweetheart, and we were so blessed to be able to go to be in her company with lovely other guests that were there, and it was just an intimate little part. It's kind of like what we do here. We did it at her house. We sang a
part
few
of their
songs, and we had some dinner. We sang a few more songs, and
It was
really
just
fun.
like Sunday night.
It was like
just because they were just
it was Sunday
such
night
a
on a
wonderful
Friday
audience.
or Thursday. Yeah.
And so they were a wonderful audience. They let us, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure that if I was singing in your house, you might have to move some of your furniture around and do all kinds of things and say, "Oh my God, he's taking over." Well, they let us take over their house.
It was
just
really
for,
sweet.
for a little while.
Yeah.
Just, dinner and whatever. And before we had dinner, I read this poem. which I wrote
It was
2 years
perfect.
ago. I want to share it with you. It's called A New Year. With the rolling waves of winter, with the high-flying cirrus overhead, I feel the earth's miracle. There is no other place where home can be the warmth of a tropical day and the cold of an igloo and an iced-in kayak sitting under northern lights. It is bigger than a picture, wider than an ocean, higher than a mountain. Home. When friends and family embark on a jet, they fly so high overhead, they sit in their seats, sip a glass of water with ice, steady at 30,000 feet. Here on the ground, the rolling waves near me spread up the beach. A chilly air sneaks into my heavy winter coat. Sanderlings wander close to the fast-moving foam. We are all migrants, moving here and there, in flight or on the water. I think of a son, a grandson, working up a sweat under a hot afternoon sun. Home. These thoughts all reside in this one moment. A home. A warm place no matter the temperature.
That's right. It's all about home. We talked about that last week too, didn't we? When we
You
read
wrote
my
your
poem
poem,
about
your poem.
home again.
my
So
God.
here we're doing home.
I mean, what's the name of our CD that we collaborated
Oh yeah,
together?
home.
What's the name of that? I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
remember.
home.
Oh,
I'm
that's-
noticing
oh,
a
that's
theme.
right. What's with it?
What is that?
It's the most overused word in our conversation. Home.
Pretty important. Pretty important.
Found this on the web.
Oh, Siri.
Oh my God, there goes
She's
my-
joining in again.
What is she saying and talking to me again?
I think she likes home too.
I didn't say it. I'm not. I don't know how many of you have an Apple phone, and all of a sudden,
Does it butt into the
what's her name
conversation
starts
too?
talking. This is the second time on the show that I've had her speak up. That was your. Was it mine?
No, it wasn't my phone.
All right. Well, anyhow, we're out.
Well, obviously she thinks it's just as important as we do. And thank you for joining us.
What was the word that I said that got her going?
No, it's happened twice now.
And that happened on the show.
It did.
And it set off my phone.
And
we also got a message from one of our listeners. It said, I set off their phone.
Your phone set off their phone. It's a global phenomenon. Oh, my goodness.
And I don't remember I said it because I steer away from that word.
That's right.
I steer away from that word. You can get myself into a heck of a lot of trouble easily by just shouting out her name.
That's right. But we did want to do a shout out just to families and home. So I don't think that was the word that set her off, but we did want to do a shout out to that because it's such an important thing. And speaking of home, this is bringing up a song that has that in the title too. And it also means it's time for our special guest family to come back here. My sweet Simon, my son, and Nina.
We're making room for them.
His lovely
here.
girlfriend who we love very
sit
much.
On the
Come
couch
on
here,
here,
we
you guys.
Do this on the couch.
All right.
Because this is a historic moment.
That's right. We can all sing along, rolling home. Oh, and you guys can sing it too. Did you have that? Did I print that out for you?
I wrote it down.
You wrote it down. Oh, okay. I thought I printed it. Maybe I didn't. I'm sorry. But you got it. All right.
We
don't need the words to that.
We're shouting out family.
We're shouting.
My son and my daughter and my son's kids and whatever. They've been on this.
They've been on the show, but this is the first time for anybody of my family
and
to
also,
be here.
When we were on the show, we were out in California. That was the only way we could pull it off.
Yeah.
So it's really sweet to have Simon here.
Yeah.
Good to be here. To have these folks here. And he's a wonderful musician.
And to have that historic coupling of concertina and bassoon. Nowhere else we've seen.
Call Guinness now.
That's right. This was a world record.
Bassoon will travel.
That's right. Aw, this is wonderful.
Thank you,
Nina.
son.
Thank you for being
Thank you for
here.
joining with
We
us.
love you.
It's a big deal to share with our friends. They're all over the place. Please comment. Please tell these folks how appreciative you are of hearing the music and
Yeah.
singing and the fellowship, because that's the future of the show.
That's right. Know it. Oh, here we go. You know what to sing to. Here we go.
All hands, man the capstan, see the cable running clear. Weave away and Spanish maidens, it is time to bid adieu. Happy times we've spent together. Happy times we've spent with you. Rolling home,
sails were full of snow. Tighten those sheets and pull in those halyards. Let her off and let her go. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear New England. Rolling home, dear God.
All right, this is the last verse.
Oh, we know what's different about this one.
I want to express my appreciation to all of you for participating tonight, especially to those who remain unnamed. Pay tribute to the Patreon supporters. The newsletter just came out this last week. Sorry I didn't mention it earlier. It just came out last week.
It's really good.
And anyhow, we couldn't do this without you folks. Many thousand
Miles behind us,
many thousand miles to go.
the ocean lifts her waves to bring us to that remembered shore.
Last time.
Rolling home,
Rolling
rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to Martha's Vineyard. Woo-hoo! Rolling home, dear God.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Nina. Thank you,
Yay.
Molly.
Thank you, everybody. We're so glad you could be here with us. Woo-hoo!